This video currently ranks number 1 on Google out of 400 million results for the keyword phrase YouTube chapters not working. As a result, 69.2% of my views are external, which is Google search, and 27.9% is YouTube search. Every 48 hours, the video accumulates another 172 views, so it's growing rapidly. In this video, you'll learn how to rank number 1 on Google for your YouTube video, so you get a ton of traffic from the Google Snippets feature. How are featured snippets chosen? According to Google, featured snippets come from web search listings. Google's automated systems determine whether a page would make a good featured snippet to highlight for a specific search request. Here's a featured snippet that Google chose for my video, as well as showing a large thumbnail at the top of the page. Here are the steps to rank number 1 on Google using featured snippets. Step 1, choose a searchable topic. When I entered YouTube chapters in the YouTube search bar, the first keyword phrase that came up was YouTube chapters not working. Next, open up the Keyword Explorer tool from TubeBuddy and entered YouTube chapters. I'll place a link to TubeBuddy in the description below this video. When I entered YouTube chapters in the Keyword Explorer tool and clicked Explore, then I got a poor score. Under related searches, it shows YouTube chapters not working, YouTube chapters tutorial, etc. So I chose YouTube chapters not working, and immediately I've got a very good score. Ideally, you want to get a very good or excellent score using TubeBuddy. The search volume is good, competition is good, optimization strength is good, number of videos and search results 6.81 million, which seems a lot, but it may not be that competitive. If I click on Google, then I can see that also YouTube chapters not working 2021, 2020, etc. is also coming up for related searches. If I click on video topics, then it suggests YouTube chapters not working, YouTube chapters not working 2021, YouTube chapters not showing up, how to use YouTube chapters. If I click on common tags, then it'll show you the tags that I could use for my video. If I click on results, then I can see the current videos that are ranking in YouTube search. Here's my current video, YouTube chapters, timestamps not working, how to fix, that ranks number 2 in YouTube search. If I enter the keyword phrase YouTube chapters not working to Google, I can get a large thumbnail at the top of the page, or I can get a video carousel. Both are a result of the Google Snippets feature. You always want to check your keyword phrase in Google to see if there's actual videos on the page. If not, then you're probably not going to get your video ranked on Google. Keep in mind the phrases that people enter into Google or YouTube is based upon the intent of the searcher. If I enter how to ride a bicycle in Google, then a large thumbnail will appear at the top of the page showing a snippet that Google is using for that video. If I Google how to ride a horse, I also get a large thumbnail and snippet at the top of the page. Step 2, create a compelling thumbnail. If Google selects a featured snippet from your video, a large thumbnail will appear at the top of Google search. Make sure it's a clickable thumbnail that inspires viewers to want to click on the thumbnail to watch your video. Use contrasting colors, bold text, show some emotion if you include your face, and make sure it's easily visible when viewed on a small screen like a mobile phone. Step 3, create a searchable title. Based upon your keyword research that you did in step 1, you now should have a searchable keyword phrase. In my case, I chose YouTube chapters not working. Place your main keyword phrase at the beginning of your title, then add an emotional trigger at the end of the keyword phrase so it motivates your viewers to click and watch your video. If you don't create a compelling thumbnail and title for your video, then nobody's going to click and watch your video. And if nobody watches your video, you'll have wasted all that time creating the video. Step 4, create an engaging video that supports your title and thumbnail. Your video content should answer the question that the viewer has in their mind. Start with a strong hook to capture the attention of your viewer in the first 30 seconds of your video. This could be a question, a bold statement, or even tease what's coming up later in the video. You also want to say your keyword phrase in your video so it'll be picked up by Google. After that, go straight into the media content which provides the solutions to the burning question on your viewer's mind. End your video with a strong call to action such as watch the next video in your video series. Step 5, create a compelling description of your video content. Keep in mind that Google can read and index the text that's contained in your description. The first 3 lines of your video description is what viewers can read as they're watching the video, so make sure that it summarizes your video content. Try to weave your title and main keyword phrase in the first sentence of your description. If you want your viewers to watch the next video in your video series so they stay longer on the YouTube platform, enter that URL in the first 3 lines of your description. You can also pin that URL to the top of your comments. Number 6, add video chapters or timestamps in your description. When you add timestamps in your video description, it improves the probability of Google showing a snippet of your video at the top of Google search. For example, here's the featured snippet that Google chose from my video to display at the top of Google search. They even highlighted how featured snippets are chosen in my YouTube analytics for that video. They underlined, make a good featured snippet to highlight for a specific search request. A huge benefit of your video being displayed as a featured snippet on Google is that it steals traffic from the first result. It appears as a featured snippet even if you would normally rank in the second or third position. It's a great way to jump ahead of your competitors. Here are some best practices when creating video chapters. Add a list of timestamps and titles in the description. Make sure the first timestamp in the list starts with 00:00, which denotes minutes and seconds. This will be a clickable link that takes viewers directly to that particular segment of the video. Make sure you create compelling video chapter titles that include your main keyword. For example, you could ask a question that motivates the viewer to click on the title. You must have at least 3 timestamps in ascending order, and each timestamp must be at least 10 seconds long. Keep in mind, Google may automatically select key moments in your video to display on Google search. Make sure you place each timestamp on a new line in the video description. Link each timestamp to a specific point in the video. Also make sure that you list the timestamps in chronological order. View the results in the People Also Ask box. For example, if I look under the Google featured snippet for my video, I see a box that says People Also Ask. How do I see chapters on YouTube? How to add chapters on YouTube 2021? Why timestamps are not working on YouTube? How do you split a YouTube chapter? Include these questions in your video chapter titles. Keep your video chapter titles short. As you can see in the People Also Ask box, the questions only contain a few words, so keep your title short. How to enable automatic video chapters. Click on the Content tab in YouTube Studio, then click on the video that you wish to edit. Click Show More, then under Automatic Chapters, select Allow Automatic Chapters. This box will be checked by default for all new uploads. Keep in mind when you add video chapters manually, it'll override the automatic chapters, which I highly recommend. How do you opt out of automatic video chapters? Click on the Settings tab in YouTube Studio, click Upload Defaults, click the Advanced Settings tab. Under Advanced Settings, uncheck Allow Automatic Chapters when available and eligible. Now automatic chapters will not automatically be displayed for your future videos. Keep in mind that if you don't uncheck this feature, you can still override automatic chapters for individual videos by adding video chapters manually in the description. Number 7, add a video transcript. When you upload a transcript of your video content, it will enable viewers that can't hear or understand what you're saying to read the closed captions under your video. It will also enable Google and YouTube to index the textual content of your transcript. Click the link in the description to watch my video on how to transcribe your YouTube videos. If you implement these 7 strategies, you'll increase the probability of your YouTube video ranking number 1 in Google by Google selecting a featured snippet from your video content. Let me ask you a question. Are you frustrated with the lack of views you're getting from YouTube search? Watch this video on the screen right now to learn why YouTube search is not working and how to fix it.